this video is all focused on the sequence used in our VIPERS acronym to help your child in sequencing the key events in a story when they are reading. Sequencing SAT style questions. So the types of SATs or assessment type of questions your child could be using in class might be the numbering question. This type of question will give you 4 or 5 sentences, and these will be facts or events from the text. Your child will have to give each sentence a number to show the order they appeared in or happened in. The first one is usually done as an example for them. If number 1 is already there, which number will be the first one that you would write, and so on. They might use the matching question. This type of question, your child will be given 3 events, and then they have to match the day to the thing the character did. For example, draw 3 lines to show where Molly was playing on each day, and they have to just draw the line to match. If Molly was playing in the garden, they draw a line from Monday to the garden, and that would be the key event from that piece of text. So again, they would have to maybe go back to the extract, reread it, use a coloured pen or a highlighter to find that piece of text that matches with the correct part of the question. And making sure that they can read and put events in the right order. This is a really key skill that children from a young age should be learning to do, sequencing events from a story or a non-fiction text in the correct order. Here's another example from a short extract that your child might be accessing in school. Example, read this extract from a story and answer the questions on the next slide. Jake and Holly found themselves in a dark, creepy wood where a wizard with a very long beard sat on a rock. "Hello, would you like to learn some magic tricks?" Feeling excited, Jake nodded, and the wizard gave them each a glittering wand. He taught them to make sparkles and all sorts of amazing magic tricks. Jake had such a lovely time, he forgot to ask the wizard if he'd seen his teddy. So, example questions that we could have might be that after they've read the extract about the children and the wizard in the enchanted forest, it might give them a question where they have to number the events to show the order they happened. The first one has been done for you, so they'll always have one done for them to give them an example. Jake and Holly go to the woods. That would be number 1. What would be the next event that happened? Would it be that he gave them a wand? Perhaps the wizard asked if they would like to learn some tricks. Which bit happened next? So again, you go back to the extract and they'd have to work out which bit happened next. So for example, if we go back to the text again, the wizard sat with a very long beard on a rock, and he asked them if they wanted to learn some magic tricks. Let's go back to the question. Yes. The wizard asks if they would like to learn some tricks. So we'd write number 2 in the box. Then the wizard gave them a wand. He taught them the tricks, and they'd have to work out which is the correct order. It might involve your child going back to the text several times to check that they've got it in the correct order. This, again, as I said, is a really key skill that you should be hoping to support your child with at home. Another kind of question might be, what does the wizard do first? Or sum up what happens on these pages in 15 words or less. So a skill of summarising. Summarising is also another key skill that we will be teaching your child in class to help them with their reading and understanding of different texts. Being able to sum up in a few words a story or a non-fiction text. So finally then, to summarise, the kinds of questions that you could be helping your child with at home while they're reading with you. You could ask them to number different events in the order that they happened. What happened after? What was the first thing that happened in the story? Can you summarise in a sentence the opening or middle or end of the story? You could ask your child, what order do these chapter headings come in the story? These are all questions, again, you don't have to use all of them every time you read. You might want to pick one or two of these questions to ask your child while they're reading with you. I hope this was helpful.